Hi everyone, my name is Patrick Taylor from the Peekskill High School, and I thought I'd just record a little mindfulness exercise for you guys if you'd like to click on and practice. Mindfulness can be practiced in many different ways. Sitting down is one of the most comfortable ways to practice these, and you can sit in a lot of different places. You can sit in a simple chair, foldable like this one. A comfortable chair in the kitchen would also work. You could sit on a comfortable corner or place on the couch, or even be outside with a good friend and sit in an outdoor deck chair. If you have a favorite stool or footrest, that would work to sit on. Or if you wanted to be lower, and you could even use a specific cushion, a floor pillow, or even just a stack of pillows that you could be comfortable on the floor. For our exercise today, I'm going to be in my seat that I showed you, the first foldable one. And it's really any place you can be comfortable and still feel energized and awake. So posture is the first thing we notice. And mindfulness in general is just a way of being fully engaged and non-judgmental about whatever is happening for us. It's a way for us to come back to where we are right in the moment and to be really a part of our experience. Doing this makes us feel very connected, and it makes us feel very relaxed and out of panic and stress and worry or anger or even excitement, anything that's really charged in. Being mindful just means being fully present and engaged without judging what's happening for you. It's something that I practice every day, and I find a lot of benefit from it. Hope you will too, especially during a time of possible increased stress. So whatever area or place we've decided to sit, this mindful exercise is really just one of sitting and noticing. It's paying attention. It's not clearing our mind and being zen with no thoughts, because that's not possible. That's not what any of these fancy meditation teachers do. And instead, it's really just being curious and noticing anything and everything that's in our present moment. So to begin, we're sitting in our seat, and we try to have a straight and upright back so that we're not hunched over or we're not slouching, because that can make us feel tired and that can sort of close us off to what's happening. So instead, we open up a little bit. We bring our back off the back of the chair a little. We put our feet flat down on the ground, and we hold our hands just flat on our thighs or open in our lap, however our hands fall naturally and are comfortable. People practice mindfulness with their eyes open or with their eyes closed, whichever you're comfortable doing. If you do keep your eyes open, you try to bring your gaze down just so it's a little bit closed off from what you're usually looking at, because we're not going to be staring and focusing. It's just a soft gaze. And if you're more comfortable, you can fully close your eyes to take a break from the visual of the room. Right away when you do, you notice the quality of attention and presence that's brought. And so we first just pay attention to this experience and this new moment we've just entered, practicing mindfulness. You notice what your body feels like sitting in the chair, your feet flat on the ground. Notice the feeling of your hands in your lap or on your thighs. Your feeling of your rear end in the chair. You can notice sounds that might be around you. Or have a unique quiet moment in my apartment building right now. But if you notice birds outside the window, dogs barking, people of the household talking, maybe yelling, maybe screaming for attention, maybe excitedly having a conversation, sounds outside, whatever sounds that are in your moment, they're not interruptions. They're not ruining your exercise. They're a part of. And you're just noticing them. Not going beyond that. Just welcoming in and noticing. Paying attention just to those sounds. From that noticing, a tool that is always used in mindfulness is your breath. Your breath is a best friend that keeps you alive through each moment of the day. It's always changing, it's always in a flow. And we usually never think of it or put our attention on our breath. In mindfulness, it's a relieving home base to come back to and settle our attention on. Naturally relaxing and just following and watching the breath. So just notice your natural breathing. Curve your attention just to watching and feeling that the body breathes itself. It helps. You can even think of counting the breath in your mind silently. Counting 1 on the breath in, 2 on the exhale, the letting go. Next inhale, beginning again at 1, 2, breathing out, letting go. Just following that count a little. The last piece we notice in mindfulness is our mind and our thinking. As humans, we've been blessed with an amazing brain and mind that comes up with all sorts of thoughts all throughout the day. Plans for the future, ideas, imaginations, memories, stories from the past, feelings that come from all of these thoughts. And in mindfulness, we don't stop any of the mind from doing this. We just simply notice when they come up, and we come back to our presence. We have a thought. We notice it. We come back to following and counting our breath. Curve back and settle in just to the sounds that you hear. And when you do, you're awake. You're back to your presence. Quickly, your mind will think of a new thought. What am I doing sitting here practicing this? Thinking of what's for dinner. Worrying and wondering about ourselves, our families, our children, our parents, our loved ones. Remembering something. All these natural thoughts, they come in. Instead of following and listening to their story, and getting pulled away, we come back. We put our attention back on our breath. We feel ourselves sitting in the chair. And just like that, we wake up. Back to a new moment. quickly after, we may start to be carried away by a new thought. And practicing mindfulness is just that back and forth, the dance of noticing your mind thinking. Instead of following the story, curving your attention, resting back in presence, just going back to counting your breath. Feeling the sense of relief, just dropping in and returning, being awake, being connected, being at peace. When you're ready, you can start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a nice big inhale, nice exhale. Shift around if you need in your seat. Bring yourself back to the visual of the room, blinking your eyes gently. Remembering that you can use this exercise at any time for any amount of time as a way just to center and ground yourself in your own presence. Just coming back to that connection and relief of being right with whatever is for you in this moment. I hope everyone in our Peekskill family and community is remaining centered and grounded. We are all connected together and helping each other during this time. And may we all be happy, be healthy, be safe, and live our lives with ease.